Alright guys, it's Bob here, and I'm going to give you my unbox and review. This is the Comiso Nature Audio Bluetooth speaker. Now as you can see, it's also got that ULAC branding on there. And what that is, it's because ULAC, they're all part of the same company, but ULAC are supplying a cable in here that is actually a really nice cable. I've already had a quick look, but let's get in there and have a proper look. So you can see it's really well packaged actually. And to start with, you can see you get a Comiso bag, which it's got like it's like a microfiber sort of, well, not even microfiber, it's more of a breathable mesh, I suppose is probably the best way to put it. It's very soft though, really nice feel to that, so that is going to be, you know, it's going to protect it from scratches and keep the dust off it and stuff like that. You've got the speaker itself, I'll get back to that in a moment. You've got your paperwork as you'd expect, so you've got instructions on how to use it, which is, you know, it's pretty basic and straightforward in so much as you've got a power on, pairing, phone answer, volume, track skip, all that. Nature Audio Cashmere, a colour that fits with anyone's style. And put that back in there. And then here's your cables. Now, like I say, these are supplied by ULAC. This one I do know will sync data as well for any micro USB devices. And obviously it's meant for charging up the speaker as well. And then we've got a 3.5 to 3.5 audio there for plugging in non-Bluetooth devices. And that's all that you get in the box. And there it is. So that's the back of it there. So if I get rid of that. So you can see on the back there, you've got your auxiliaries. So that's where you put the 3.5 in. There's your DC supply for charging it up. And we've got a reset there. And I think that might be the microphone on the back actually, because obviously you can take calls on this as well. If we turn it around, you can see the Comiso branding. And this is material rather than an aluminium mesh like you might expect. It is material, this. Now if we look underneath, you've got model number and the CE markings and all that sort of thing. Voltage is DC 5 volt, battery capacity is 2600 milliamps. And you supposedly get up to about 10 hours of play out of these. It's beautifully crafted. I love this bamboo. It is sourced from a sustainable source, so that's good. It's plastic on the bottom, and we've got a couple of huge drivers in this, and you can see these big rubber feet to help stop it from sliding about. First thing you notice, it's got a fair bit of heft, so I'm not so sure it's something that you would carry around that often, really, to be honest. So, but the bag is a nice thing to have. Right guys, so here it is, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on. And there we go, you can see that that's on now. The lights have lit up on top, you've got the blue lights. Now, it wasn't the fastest to connect the first time, but it has connected straight away every other time. Right, so I'm back on the lav mic now, guys. Now, as you can tell, it goes extremely loud, and that's those huge 10 watt drivers in there, one either side. It's as you can, when you get right up there is quite a bit of distortion from the bass, but it still sounds good. The vibration from it is absolutely huge, so those rubber feet really do help. I've been sort of, it's not really if you want to listen to a lot of bass heavy music with your volume loud, then you're going to need a big space to play it in to sort of like compensate for the fact that you've got that little bit of distortion there at the high, you know, at the low end of the range. But if you're using it for sort of like 3/4 volume, easy listening, even more gently as some background music, then you're actually going to get really rich tones from it, and that bass is still it's still subtly there. It actually does sound really, really nice just listening to it as some background music, or you know, some sort of mid-range easy listening. From that point of view, it cannot be faulted at all. It's a beautiful sounding speaker, very rich in its tone. Love the finish on it, absolutely fantastic. Calls, they work absolutely fine, you can be heard well, and obviously you can hear what's coming through very well. It gives a much richer tone to it than a lot of these smaller speakers. It's not the sort of thing you'd carry every day, I don't think. But yeah, there's no reason why you wouldn't put it in the bottom of a rucksack or something like that to take it with you, you know, for a picnic or something like that once the warmer weather comes along. So from a price tag point of view, it is, I mean, I think it's around £75 to £80, I think, in the UK, something like that, which at first you do think that's a bit pricey, but you are getting a lot of speaker for your money, without a doubt. Really is beautifully crafted, beautifully made. It looks great and will look good anywhere in your house. So with that said, would I buy it? Yes, I think it's a lovely, lovely speaker. And I'd just like to thank you guys for watching. Cheers guys, see you.